Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense for sure. I also think it's a lot. There's also just a lot going on, right, John? Like Ukraine, Israel, Palestine. Just it feels so chaotic that you just want this off the table and you want to get it done and get it over with. But a lot of the haggling is over kind of stuff like that, right? And ultimately, I think this will get done. It's just a matter of do you think Republicans? You said that they can't afford it now. Can they afford it at all? Is my question to you, because I think the narrative has always been that the White House, regardless of who's in control of the chambers, the White House gets blamed for a government shutdown, and I think that was certainly the case with Obama. But I think people are. I wouldn't say they're smarter now. I think they're just more wiser now to know that Republicans are technically in control of the House, but there is no control. They can't even elect a speaker. Once they elect a speaker, they remove the speaker. Their current speaker is full of kind of controversies in his past, and I think that the media won't lay blame on Democrats, which is rare for me to say. But so my question is, do you think they could afford to shut down in an election year at all?
No, they can't. But I also think that there's a lot of kamikazes in the Republican Party that whether they can afford a shutdown or not, they're going to try to get one. And I think one of the things that a lot of people have to remember, and I will talk, and you may know the specifics a little bit more than I do, but I'll talk in generalities. Do you remember when we had the whole potential of the government shutdown, and I think it was a debt ceiling issue back in was it either May or June? Whatever deal that they cut with the White House, that Kevin McCarthy cut with the White House, kind of made should have removed the issue of any future government shutdowns, especially if the Republicans had kept their word. And so the Democrats are on solid ground because the deal that they cut back in May/June said no cuts. No cuts. It's going to be this way for the rest of the Biden term. Now the Republicans are trying to go with cuts. And, so it was a clean CR. And so that angers a lot of Republicans. The problem with the clean CR, as you kind of alluded to a minute ago, is now they definitely need money for the Middle East situation, in addition to the gaudy amount of money that would be sent to Israel. There would be, I think, what's it, 100 million for Palestine, for the Palestinians. In addition to that, we need more Ukrainian funding. And I bet you that date that they picked in June, or I'm sorry, not June, January, is a date in which that's the latest they can go, or close to the latest they can go without money. I'm sure in the case, because don't forget, um, we've already sent, we fund Israel on a regular basis. We've been sending money to Ukraine, and I bet you that they need funding and they need more funding, but whatever funding we've sent probably is good for both of them through January, especially considering there's a lot of people you and I both know who probably wouldn't have voted on the Democratic side, who probably would not, and then especially in the Senate as well, who probably would not have supported this continuing resolution if Ukraine and Israel were going to be screwed from the standpoint of not having money. So I'm wondering if that date in January is really tied to that's the latest, or it gets near the end of when they can go, how long they can go without needing any more money.